Hey, what's going on, everybody? Happy Saturday. Hope you're having a great week here. We got 4 matchups on this NBA slate today. We got the playoffs. Super exciting. NBA playoffs are here. And, we got some good matchups here. Before I get started, go ahead and like and subscribe. Support the channel, guys. And go ahead and check out all my links in the description, as well as becoming a YouTube member today or joining the Patreon. Same thing. Getting access to the private Discord. Love to have you guys be a part of that community. Those links are in the description. And then we're going to get started here. 4 matchups, starting with the Miami Heat versus the Milwaukee Bucks. The Heat 40-32, 34-36-2 against the spread. The Bucks 46-26, 32-40 against the spread. Bucks opening up as 4.5 point favorites with the over/under at 227. Last 10 games for Miami, 8-2 in their last 10 to end the season. Milwaukee 8-2 in their last 10 to end the season as well. These teams did just play, about a week ago. I'm not sure how important it was. Miami winning 122-108. It's going to be a very fun series to watch here. Miami 6-4 in their last 10 against Milwaukee. So Miami's definitely had some success against Milwaukee here. I see Jimmy Butler is probable Saturday. Milwaukee looks like everybody's good to go on both ends, so no real injuries to report here. Should be a super fun matchup here. Miami 13-7 in their last 20 games against Milwaukee. They've definitely had their way with Milwaukee here. Game 1, we don't know what's going to happen in this matchup. I expect a lot of, pretty big playoff atmosphere, a lot of defense. I'm liking the Heat at plus 4.5 in this matchup. It's the playoffs. The Heat are going to play a lot better than they really did the first half of the season. They stepped it up in the second half, but loving Miami on plus 4.5 here, and I think it's going to be a defensive game in this matchup. We're going to go with the under 227. Next matchup, we have the Dallas Mavericks versus the Los Angeles Clippers. The Mavs 42-30, 35-37 against the spread. The Clippers 47-25, 39-32-1 against the spread. Clippers opening up as 5-point favorites with the over/under at 218.5. Last 10 games for the Mavs, 7-3 in their last 10. The Clippers 4-6 in their last 10. Dallas finished the season off pretty strong for the Mavs. Clippers didn't really finish, 4-6 in their last 10. Didn't close the season out probably like you'd like, but they had a playoff spot secured, so they probably didn't really matter here. No real injuries to report for the Mavs, and no real injuries to report for the Clippers here. Should be a really fun series. They knocked us out last year. It's unfortunate, but the Mavs have struggled against the Clippers here, 4-9 straight up and against the spread against the Clippers in their last 13 games here. Going to be tough. Going to be tough to do this, against the Clippers. Loving the Mavs at plus 5 here. Game 1, we're going to need a lot of Luka magic here. Everyone healthy. I'm hoping that the Mavs can show up, and giving the Mavs 5 points is kind of crazy, honestly, with how good the Mavs are and how good Luka is. 5 points. I'm going to take the Mavs plus 5. We're going to go with the over 218.5. Next matchup, we have the Boston Celtics versus the Brooklyn Nets. The Celtics 37-36, 35-38 against the spread. The Nets 48-24, 38-34 against the spread. Brooklyn opening up as 8-point favorites with the over/under at 229. Last 10 games for Boston, 4-6 in their last 10. Brooklyn, 6-4 in their last 10 here. Don't see any injuries to report. James Harden looks like he's probable. He should be good to go. That's exciting. Boston, 1-5 in their last 6 against Brooklyn straight up and against the spread here. 0-6 covering on the road against Brooklyn. It's going to be a battle for Boston here. Really is. They're going to need Jason Tatum to really show up. Brooklyn ended the season on a 5-0 win streak. And they are 6-0 at home covering against the Celtics here. 8 points is a lot for the first round of the playoffs. We know how elite the Nets are. But the way the Celtics looked to finish the season, looked in the play-in tournament game, Celtics look pretty good here. I think I want the Nets to win. I think the Nets definitely should win this series, but 8 points is a lot to give to the Celtics here. I'm going to go with Celtics +8. I do like Brooklyn on the money line, but on the spread, I think just 8 points is a lot. Going to take Boston +8. We're going to go with the over 229. And last matchup on this Saturday evening, we have the Portland Trail Blazers versus the Denver Nuggets. Portland 42-30, 38-34 against the spread. The Nuggets 47-25, 34-38 against the spread. Nuggets opening up as 1-point favorites with the over-under at 227.5. Last 10 games for Portland, 8-2 in their last 10. Denver 6-4 in their last 10. Portland 2-5 in their last 7 meetings with Denver. They have been able to cover though against Denver, 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 against Denver here. And they are just 3-10 on the road against Denver. So they've gotten some wins, but they've struggled on the road. And we're going to see what happens. It's going to be a fun matchup here. Two great teams. Expect a lot of scoring here. Denver 7-1 at home in their last 8, playing really well at home. 10-3 at home against Portland. Only a 1 point spread here. Got to roll with Denver. Denver's going to be ready to play. Playoff Jokic is it's just super fun to watch Jokic, and such a small spread. I'm gonna take Denver in this matchup. We're gonna see how this series goes, but I expect a lot of points in this game too. Loving Denver, and we're gonna go with the over 227.5. That's gonna do it for the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Saturday, and I'll see you guys on Sunday. Have a good one.